now tuned into the motherfucking greatest. Yo, what up?
Oh, God.
Thank you for tuning in to another installment of the Freak It Podcast.
Yes, sir.
This is Barbershop Talk, minus the barbershop. I go by the name of T.R.
Here we go.
A.K.A. Teddy Riley, A.K.A. Trippy Red, A.K.A. Titty Receiver.
What? Titty Receiver?
You know I had to put some comedy on it, man.
T-Rain? I'm going to start calling you T-Rain, nigga.
I'm talking whatever, man.
Whatever, nigga.
So,
what's going on with you, man? It's been a long time, man.
Yeah, it's been a whole, 2-3 weeks?
Yeah.
How was Thanksgiving?
It was cool, man. Got some good food, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody could cook Thanksgiving food good, but, I got some good fiddles here and there. It was good. How about yourself, brother?
Everything was good. Very relaxing. Good food. Good company. Can't complain.
That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Run that back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Christmas, we're going to have it's not so much a live show, but we're going to do a podcast at our Freaky Podcast Christmas party.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be interesting. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all a different dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Introduce y'all to some of the other crazy kinfolk in the family. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
And, you know what I'm saying? Spread some holiday cheer. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of food, man, how you feel about just, around the holiday season, a lot of times people be having like potlucks and stuff like that at work. How you feel about that? You eat everybody cooking?
Oh shoot. I got a story and
got a song?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sing it.
Yeah, but prior to this story I'm about to tell, I didn't have a problem with eating potlucks until I saw something for myself firsthand.
Oh God.
This is a true story. So it's a job I worked at. This is years ago, and everybody brought their stuff in, put it in the room where we were going to have the food or whatever. So one of the people, they're in the kitchen warming something up. I'm like, why is she warming something up? We got food in there. What is she doing? So come to find out, she's making the dish that she's supposed to be preparing for us, for everybody.
Okay.
In the break room, in the microwave. Hold on.
What?
Yes.
She had some Stouffer stuff in the
No, I wish.
What the hell she about to make?
So I'm looking at her. She had some macaroni and cheese. I guess she boiled the water and warmed it up in the microwave.
She got some of that Kraft Easy Mac.
I think so. I think that's what it was. So she's in there going to town, and I told some people, and we just coming to act like we not paying her attention, but we there just looking like, what the hell is she doing? Next thing you know, she pulls out some peas. I got what? I got a couple people who could vouch for this. I'm not playing.
Man.
She pulled out some peas and mixed it in the macaroni and cheese. She made macaroni and peas. I swear on everything.
Let's play a game called Guess What Race She Is. Was she from the Caucasus Mountains?
Ding 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 ding. You've won absolutely nothing.
Hey, whatever. But at least I got it right. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
that's a damn shame. She put peas in the macaroni and cheese.
Peas in the macaroni and cheese. Yeah, that rhymes, huh? She put peas in the macaroni and cheese. And it's funny because once she put it out there, nobody touched it.
That's disgusting.
Nobody touched it.
I mean, the reason why I don't eat everybody food is because I just don't trust everybody cooking, man.
Right.
And niggas be at home, they don't be washing their hands. I see niggas at my job don't be washing their hands. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be having like animals and they be all on their stove and then by the kitchen.
Yeah.
I don't get down like that. And then I saw a meme a long time ago on Instagram where a nigga was making like some greens and he was making them in his bathtub.
Oh,
I was
saw
like,
that.
what the hell?
You don't trust people.
So I was like, nah, bro, I don't get down.
But fortunately, for a lot of potlucks I've been a part of, we usually like put money in.
Yeah, and that's cool.
And get stuff. That's perfect.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
People bring stuff from home.
So when niggas be like going to like Albertsons or Stater Brothers getting some chicken or like, getting some pizza or something, hey, I'm all for that.
Absolutely.
All day.
Right.
But when niggas be talking about, oh, I just made this fresh this morning. Nah, nigga, you can save me.
Right.
Save me that.
You saw that nigga, same nigga come out the stall. They didn't wash his hands.
Same nigga walk by you like, hey, what's up, brother? Nah, I mean, I'm cool. I'm straight.
That's disgusting, but
I'm straight. That's why niggas don't shake hands now. I'll be like, all right, brother. Right on.
nigga, nah, you can't even give him a dab.
Nah,
a pound,
nigga,
air high five.
There's too much shit going on. Ebola, all kind of shit. I'm good. Nigga.
Yeah, some people are just dirty, man. Like I don't understand like how you just don't clean, then expect people to eat your food, and no, I'm thinking about it. How's that?
Speaking of dirty people, you can go on to the next topic.
Oh, I'm my bad. I'm thinking about those macaroni and peas.
Pass the peas like we used to do.
So we talked about this before. Omarion, Lil Fizz.
Touch. Touch what, nigga?
Anyway, Omarion, I will consider him the GOAT of petty.
GOAT, nigga.
He is the king.
If y'all don't know what the GOAT is, greatest of all time. King Petty.
King Petty. All praises to Omarion. That is my role model of all petty.
He's everything I want to be and more.
If you've been living under a rock, like most of you have, Omarion came out with the Millennium Tour with Bow Wow, himself, and a host of other people, but didn't put B2K in it. And he announced the tour on Lil Fizz's birthday.
Cold world. Let's give that man a round of applause, please.
Salute to that man.
We salute him here at the Freaking Podcast. Matter of fact, TR, I didn't even tell you this, but I think we should have a Freaking Podcast Hall of Fame. We're going to hang his jersey up there.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Number one.
Definitely.
Number one. King Petty. We like that. We like
that.
pettiness over here at the
Right.
Freaking Podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So all day, and the icing on the cake was on his birthday.
On his birthday.
Ooh.
Who would think? Wouldn't even think of nothing like that.
That was tight.
Right. And I know a lot of people saying, well, he's bothered. He's bothered. You know what? I'm going to be real with you. He is bothered. No, let's keep it funky. He is bothered.
You think so?
No, but let me explain it though. Let me explain it. Think about it. Your friend that you grew up with is dating your person that you fell in love with at one point in time, right? That shit hurts. It hurts. Yeah. Now, one thing it's okay to get mad, angry, sad, whatever. It's okay to feel emotions, but it's how you react to it.
I feel like personally, not to cut you off,
go ahead.
'Cause I know you about to have a good point, but I feel like Omarion out here doing what a lot of niggas like to do, which is play chess, man. And you gotta play chess.
Hold on, no, but a lot of people don't like to play chess. Exactly. They get emotional. They call up, "Hey, fuck you, nigga."
That's what I'm saying. Mama. I feel like Fizz was out here playing checkers. This nigga out here playing chess, like moving strategically with no emotions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but he had emotions. He was mad about it. Omarion was mad. Don't get it wrong.
Okay.
But he didn't show it. And that's the perfect thing it is. A lot of people get so emotional, they show their emotion. Yeah. Sometimes you have to hold that in and don't let people see you sweat. Yeah. He probably was mad behind doors, but he said, I'm going to fix him. Take this nigga off tour. And his money. Now you're going to watch my kids while I'm on tour.
And that's the cold part. He going to hit it where it hurts with your pocket.
Right.
And shout out to everybody that saw the post that we did, man. Made the post go viral. We appreciate y'all.
Amen.
Got about like 25,000 views on that. It's nothing. Slight work. It's, you know what I'm saying? More to come from the Freaking Podcast. Right. But we appreciate y'all, man. Yeah. But that Omarion topic was no joke. It was funny, man. I ain't going to lie. And Lil Fizz, you're making light-skinned niggas look real bad right now on the streets.
Yeah. I mean, Lil Fizz, well, if you want to learn one thing from him, don't put pussy over paper.
Yeah.
Please don't. It sounds very bad the way I said it, but it's real. A lot of dudes don't. Either Fizz has to be so stupid or arrogant to think I'm going to mess with Omarion, who was the lead singer and pretty much can go independent. Yeah. He went independent without him and was successful. Why would you do that knowing that he controls the money? I mean, at the end of the day, it's what it is. It sounds bad, but it is. You have to be that arrogant to think that I can mess with his baby mama and still get paid on this tour.
And the cold part is, don't get me wrong, because I always say this all the time, April is fine. I ain't going to lie. But like you always say, it's so many fish in the sea. Like, why her? Like, why? You know what I'm saying?
Forbidden fruit.
I don't get it, man.
I don't get it either. Fizz probably get any other chick he want, but he want to mess his money up.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all.
It's arrogance. It's arrogance and it's forbidden fruit. It's he probably wanted for a long time, and it feels good once he got it. But now he got to be home babysitting.
And that's the thing. Now he got to be home base, and now he got to be babysitting, and now he, you know what I'm saying, stuck in that spot. So, but anyway, we ain't the Shade Room. We ain't TMZ. If y'all want information on that, holla over there. But man, I know y'all saw this nigga OT Genesis, man. Crippin' cuz for life. Man. Long Beach on the set. OT Genesis.
I thought it was a joke at first when I saw it.
I thought it was a joke too. I ain't gonna lie, but my question to you is, who did it better, nigga? Keisha Cole Love or OT Crippin?
OT Crippin.
Yeah, OT. Okay, I'm about to say
OT Crippin all day.
OT Crippin all day. And he from Long Beach, so I got love for the man.
I listened to that thing at least 10 times. I was
listening to on the way over here to film. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Shit is hilarious, nigga. I ain't lying. And he got a whole video on it. I think it's like on YouTube or something. It's hilarious.
I only saw 50-something seconds of it.
Nah, he got a whole video.
I can't wait. I hope he drop on Apple Music.
It's already out.
On Apple Music?
I don't know if it's on Apple Music. I think it's on
I'm waiting
YouTube.
for that. I'm bumping that.
Yeah, OT, if y'all don't know, I mean, I know we talked about it, we got excited about it, but OT Genesis basically took Keisha Cole's classic song Love and just flipped it on some gangster shit, called it Crippin'.
It's on our page, by the way.
It's on our page, by the way. So go feel free to check us out. You know what I'm saying? I think if you can, TR, let's go ahead and see if we could try to post a little bit more of that, man. You know what I'm saying? And,
definitely.
Maybe even put it on the story so y'all could, you know what I'm saying, check it out. But it's definitely hilarious, man. Hilarious.
So, enough of that. I know you were disappointed recently. Tesla. Now, you know we love Teslas over here.
Love them.
Elon Musk is a genius.
Yes, sir. Matter of fact, let's give another clap for Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, boy.
Now, don't get me wrong. I watched the press conference. Nigga can't talk for shit. I don't know what's up with him.
No.
He can't talk for shit.
No.
But I can still salute that man, okay? I don't care.
I love the fact that he has so much power, so much money. He could do what he wants. He doesn't have to hire someone to come speak for him. He just does what he wants.
And somebody else said that. They was like, who gives a fuck if you can't speak? That nigga will buy your ass. I was like,
exactly.
Damn.
Exactly. He'll buy and sell your ass.
Yeah, for real, nigga.
So if you don't know what Tesla is and you're living under a rock, the same
Once
rock
again.
that you lived under with Omarion and Fizz,
And OT Genesis and Keisha Cole.
all that. Tesla, which is a company that makes cars, fully electric cars. So they came out with their Cybertruck on, I think it was November 21st. They had an unveiling.
So ready, man. I'm so ready.
Right. A lot of people were waiting for this. They actually had different concept. They had a concept truck, and the concept truck looked really good.
Tight.
But it's a concept, so you don't know if it's going to be like that or not. He brought out some bullshit.
This shit looked like some origami, like somebody was about to fold it up.
Yeah, looks like origami.
It looks insane. Like, it looks... If I saw that shit coming down the street, I would literally probably pull over and be like, what the hell is this? Like,
right.
It looked like some military, space, Mars, like, crazy shit.
Yes.
That shit looks insane. Insane.
In the membrane.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't know.
And I think what he did was he tried to push the envelope so much that he tried to be different, and it just is when you do something too much, it just looks stupid, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And part of me was like, I hope people don't pre-order this. I hope people just they stay away from it. But no, this shit has 250,000 pre-orders since the day he made it available to pre-order on his website.
And a lot of like police like stations for some reason is ordering them like crazy, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on?
They look like big ass bulldozers.
They do. They look like a tank for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And they ugly like that. Even the color, like just everything about them is just ugly.
It's just nothing.
I mean, definitely go check it out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Tesla.com, whatever. But I mean, like you said earlier, we huge fans of Tesla.
Yeah.
And that's definitely not going to be in my garage. I don't know about you. But
no, it's not. And unfortunately, people are going to buy it and love it regardless. I hate that because if people didn't like it, like they get the reception, he would go back to the drawing board.
Absolutely.
But now he has no incentive to do so. Yeah. I hope he does. I hope.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, TR. I was watching it. You know, I called you after.
Right.
But I was a little excited because I was like, you know what? Maybe this is a joke. Like maybe he's
I
playing.
thought so too.
Like maybe he's playing. You know what I'm saying? And then I was just like, because even like, you know, the part on the conference where he was like, oh, the glass can't be broken, and then he broke the glass. So I was like, maybe this is a joke. Like maybe this is a setup or something. But nah, ain't no setup.
Ain't no camera. Ain't no candid cameras. Ain't nobody got punked. No Ashton Kutcher came out. Nothing.
It's just trash.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
I mean, the price point is good. What you're gonna get?
Price is good. Yes.
What you're gonna get for it is wonderful. But
absolutely.
Shit is ugly.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it at all.
It's not
hated it.
Yeah.
But moving on, man. Let's talk about somebody, you know what I'm saying, that honestly, in my opinion, has been balling, no pun intended. Lamelo Ball, man. This dude is doing his thing. He's been doing his thing for a long time. And honestly, if y'all, like you said earlier, if you've been living under a rock, I don't know how raw is. Living under a rock, I mean, there's the Ball brothers. Obviously, the famous one is Lonzo, but the real famous one is LeVar. You know what I'm saying? That's the one that everybody know.
Absolutely.
The dad, you know what I'm saying, who's been leading it. But Lonzo was playing for the Lakers. You know, LeBron wanted to kick his ass out for AD.
On. Don't do that.
What?
He doesn't run the front office.
Like I said, LeBron kicked his ass out for AD, which we appreciate that because now we balling. We the number one in the West. But so, you know, Lonzo's over in the Pelicans. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the middle brother who is robbing niggas and stealing and shit. And he ain't done nothing. It's always that middle child. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, the middle
you
child.
That?
The middle child is
middle children are kind of.
And he's trash too. So
we're gonna talk about that later about middle children. Anyway, so then we got Lamelo, who is just a freak of nature. I mean, I don't know the stats on him. You know how tall he is? I think he's like 6'6".
He's 6'6". He plays. Did you want me?
Yeah, go ahead. No, take it.
No, he plays for the Illawarra Hawks. It's a team in the
what?
Yeah, it's in South Wales or something like that. Okay. Somewhere I don't know on the map. Okay. He currently averages, and mind you, this is professional. This is not college. This is professional. He averages 17 points a game, 7 rebounds, 7.5 assists. It's
crazy.
Damn near triple-double. Yeah. And he's only like 18 years old playing against some grown men.
Yes. And they're projecting him to be the number 1 pick in the draft. And honestly, based on what I see in college basketball this year, I don't see why not. Like, I don't see why he can't be the number 1 pick in the draft. Now, I was reading an article, without changing too much of the subject, I was reading an article today at work that was saying that the NBA is afraid of him being the number 1 pick because right now it's looking like the Warriors is going to get the number 1 pick.
Yeesh.
And when I thought about it, I said, ooh-wee. Oh. Because if you think about it, if the Warriors get the number 1 pick, that's Steph, Clay, Draymond. You still got D'Lo, which I don't know if they can pay him or not, and LaMelo now?
I think they're going to trade D'Lo eventually.
Ooh-wee.
That's not...
But... I gotta, you know me, I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Go ahead.
And I was looking at the standings, and there's one team that stood out to me that was at the bottom, and it was the Pelicans. And I thought to myself, I said, damn, what if the Pelicans have the number 1 pick? You got Brandon Ingram, you got Lonzo, you got Zion, and you got LaMelo. That could be a nice squad, too.
No.
Why not?
I'm going to tell you why. On paper, paper looks great.
Well, we ain't gonna talk about paper because on paper, without switching sports, I mean the Browns look great this year going in, and they was trash.
Right. I'm gonna be honest with you. Brandon Ingram, he's a good player, but to me, he needs to be on a team where it's just him. He gets the ball, you're not getting it back. To me, he kind of reminds me of like how Carmelo was.
I thought you was about to say Kobe. I was about to slap you.
He reminds me of how Carmelo.
Be like,
well, you give the ball to Kobe, you ain't getting it back either. But Kobe made him. Different, and he won, so I'll give you that.
I can see the comparison to Carmelo because I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a huge Carmelo fan. Shout out to Carmelo. Glad you're doing your thing in the league right now. But I can see the comparison. I can see the comparison.
So if you drop Brandon Ingram, maybe on paper it looks good, but I don't know.
I don't know, man. I think that's a good squad, and I don't tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think has there been brothers playing on the same team before?
Well, Giannis has his brother playing on him.
Yeah, but not on the same team, right? Isn't Giannis?
He got one for I think he has.
I thought Giannis' other brother is playing for the Lakers right now. Like
he has one playing for Lakers, but I thought he has one on the Bucks too.
Oh, maybe.
I think so. I'm not making that up. Or no, did he go for the Bucks to the Lakers?
I think he did.
That's what it was. Yeah, so he did play with the Bucks. I think he played for like the Lakers,
like D League or
the
something
D League.
Like
yeah, watched him play yesterday.
Yeah,
but the Robin Lopez and Brook Lopez played for the Bucks.
That's true. That's right. I friend. So they won't be the first.
Marquise Morris and Marcus Morris, the twins.
Okay.
They play for the Suns together.
But I definitely feel like it's possible that these families could, you know what I'm saying, have teams, like not even getting too much off track, but I know LeBron already said he's waiting for Bronny to come into the league. So, yeah. I mean, hopefully he comes to the Lakers, but that's another story.
But back to LaMelo being number 1 pick. Do I think he's number 1 pick? Now, I was looking at the stats for people below
let's get
him.
into it.
So, number 2 projected is shooting guard Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
I think he plays for Memphis, I think. Okay. He averages like 20 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals. Number 3 projected pick, and this is based off ESPN.
Okay.
A center, James Wiseman, he averages like 19 and a half, 10 rebounds, 3 blocks.
Okay.
Number 4, another point guard, he's above that. Because at first it's LaMelo and all these other guys.
Okay.
So number 4 is Cole Anthony from North Carolina, who averages 20 and a half, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Now I say that the reason I'm bringing the stats up is because they're doing that in college, and professional is a lot different.
Yeah.
The game is a whole lot different. And I had to go back and look at all the people who are successful without college. Luka Doncic right now, balling. You have LeBron.
Yeah.
Porzingis, Lou Williams, Peja Stojakovic, Vlade Divac, Marc Gasol, Manu Ginobili, Amari Stoudemire.
You're missing one key person.
I'm not finished.
Oh, okay.
Sean Kemp, Pau Gasol, Tony Parker, T-Mac, Dirk.
T-Mac didn't go to college?
No.
For real?
No.
That's crazy. Okay.
T-Mac.
Learn something every day.
Dirk Nowitzki.
See what happens when y'all listen to the Freaky Podcast? Y'all learn shit.
Of course. And of course, Kobe Bryant.
Thank you. I say the best for last. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And most of those people played professional overseas.
Yeah, I agree.
A lot of them came straight out of high school. So college, does college hinder your game?
I mean, it's weird because, okay, so like, let's look at it. I mean, I know we always analyze things differently. So like, let's say like in a career, like a career-wise.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Would you rather get like that, learn that skill, you know what I'm saying, and then go to work? Or would you rather go to college and then go entry level? Like for me personally, I would much rather learn that trade somewhere and then go straight to like being a manager or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that because think about it. How many times you get a college degree, somebody's going to get hired over you without a college degree because they have the experience.
Right now. In my
exactly.
life.
So you can have a degree, but this person has 5 years experience. Yeah. They're going to put 5 years experience.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, what do you value more? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I get what they teaching these athletes. And honestly, we're going to talk about the NCAA another episode probably because that's some gangsters over there too. Probably like on some OT Genesis level. But, you know, these kids are getting education. And that's cool. That's teaching, you know, have a foundation and all that in case you get hurt. But at the end of the day, go get your money, man. Like, get your money. You know what I'm saying? So
LaMelo Wool, I think he should be definitely number one.
I agree.
And he has a huge upside. Like, I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but if you ever seen him play, he makes it look so effortless. Like, he does not even, doesn't even care. And he'll go out there and average a triple-double.
And this dude's been playing like this since he was like 14, playing for the Drew League for years.
Yeah.
He been, you know what I'm saying? His dad had his own little league. They was balling over there. I think he went MVP. So, dude can ball. Like, I'll be,
no pun
honestly, I'll be happy to see him in the league. I ain't gonna lie. I really would.
It'll be very exciting.
Yeah, I think so. But anyway, moving along.
So, change the place. Comedy.
Yes, sir.
Love watching comedy.
Favorite thing to watch?
Who are your comedies? Like, favorite comedy specials or comedians?
Dude. My favorite comedy of all time, and I actually thought about this, hands down, has to be Jamie Foxx, I Might Need Security.
Really?
That's one of my favorite comedies.
That's your favorite?
Dude. Yeah. That's one of my favorites, man. I mean, so you gotta understand, I've been watching that since I was like youngin', you know what I'm saying? And it was probably like one of the first comedies that I actually like got to watch by myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of always sticks for me. And it's just funny, like from start to finish. Like it's just everything. And I always find myself like quoting lines from there. But don't get me wrong, I mean, there's other comedians and other comedy specials that I love too, but that's the one that always sticks out to me, like as one of my favorites. What about you?
Well, I have a list of my favorite. I'm gonna go down the list, right? Good. So when I was younger, I used to like Martin Lawrence. You So Crazy. You ever?
Yes.
Hilarious.
I like Martin. I mean, now we can go back and forth. I like Martin Rentel. That's one of my favorites too.
That a lot of people say that, but You So Crazy is way better.
Yeah, of course,
it's better.
Of course.
Kevin Hart's Little Big Man.
That's one of the best.
My mama told me to tell you.
Mind your mother.
2 + 2, not know what it is, bitch. Long titty, no nipple, having ass, bitch. Oh, yeah, she said she had no nipple.
That's one of the classic calves, man. For sure. That's one of the classic calves.
It irritates me because kind of change the subject a little bit. People shit on Kevin Hart because he may put out the movies be a little corny, but then they talk about his personal life and he's not that funny and all that. Kevin Hart is hilarious.
Let me tell you something about Kevin Hart. A lot of people, I hear this all the time. A lot of people tell me that he says the same jokes over and over again. And I think he probably uses the same concept because he's very open about his family, but the jokes is different.
No, right.
I've never heard him say the same jokes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if you, truth be told, if you look at any comedian, usually there's the same material, just a little twist to it. But Kevin Hart is funny. I don't care what nobody says. Right. Man.
No, it made him funnier. What made me really like him was about at least, I think it was like 5-6 years ago when Jamie Foxx had the Foxhole on Sirius Radio. Yeah. You know what I'm about to...
No, go ahead.
Okay, so what happened was Kevin Hart was a guest spot on there. Okay. Him and Jamie Foxx was going back and forth on each other.
I think I did see that.
Right. And the thing I liked about it the most is because Kevin Hart held his own while Jamie Foxx had all this yes men around, all the people in his corner laughing and stuff. But Kevin Hart was giving it to him. It was hilarious. And ever since I respected, like, dude, this nigga is a comedian.
The one thing I respect about Kevin Hart more than anything is just the grind, man. Because he always talks about hustle hard and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, dude been grinding. Yes. Like, how many doors has he had slammed in his face? Right. Like, from his first film, I think was like Paper Planes or something like that, to Soul Planes.
Paper Soldiers.
Oh, Paper Soldiers. I'm sorry. Paper Soldiers to Soul Plane to, like, I mean, look where the dude is at now. Like, you can't touch him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I respect hustle like that. You know what I'm saying? So I always will have respect for Kevin. I mean, I loved his last stand up, The Irresponsible, and honestly, I'm looking forward to his new one, and we might have to check that out, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it.
Another one of my favorites, Chris Rock, Bring the Pain.
Classic.
The tossed salad man. You know about the tossed salad man? I like my salad toss. If you know what that means getting my asshole eaten.
I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna sound really bad, but there was a time where one of our crazy kinfolk by the name of SG, we was in a restaurant. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? At an Italian restaurant, and this fool stood up in front of everybody and was like, "Hey, who gonna toss the salad?"
He did that for real?
I swear. Hey, SG, we love you, big dog, but you definitely did that.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, speaking of SG, I texted that nigga that the OT Genesis. I said, "Is this you when you at home by yourself?"
It is. He be over there. Never knew that I was creepy. Yeah, that's him for sure.
But yeah, the tossed salad, man, that's
hilarious.
If you don't look up Google Fleece Johnson. This dude is hilarious. Just Fleece Johnson, Bring the Pain, Chris Rock.
But speaking on Chris Rock, I like Tambourine. Have you seen his new one, Tambourine?
I do. I like them, but I just can't remember them like that.
It's good, man.
No, they're good. No,
because he was talking about how he was going through the divorce, and he was in the courtroom, and he was looking around. He was like, "Man, they got the judge, all these lawyers that went to school, and I make more money than all y'all motherfuckers." He was like, "And I didn't even graduate high school." Right. So, like we talked about earlier, experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, it is what it is. But nah, Chris Rock, hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Cat Williams, The Pimp Chronicles.
Oh, nigga, classic. Now, I don't know where the fuck Cat Williams at right now. That nigga wilding, probably in the garage somewhere getting beat up by a kindergartner. Man down, 11:30. Pimp down. But you know, back in the day, Cat was hilarious, man. I gotta give it to Cat. Cat was hilarious back in the day. Man. Pimp Chronicles definitely had his time. Nigga? Yeah, it definitely had his run, man.
Man,
who else you got?
Another one I like. A lot of people don't know if they too much care for him, but Eddie Griffin. He's one of my favorite. Yeah. The Voodoo Child. That's one of my favorites. That and Dysfunctional Family.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Eddie isn't one of my favorites, but he's funny.
He's underrated. Yeah, he's so underrated because you know what about him? You'll laugh and you'll learn. He'll teach you some stuff. Like,
I think with him, I remember him from watching like Malcolm and Eddie from back in the day.
Right.
But like, I don't know. I just never really got into his stand up like that.
Nah, I love Eddie Griffin.
Like me personally, one of my favorite stand ups or comedians is George Lopez. I like George Lopez.
Really?
That nigga's funny to me. Like, cause he be clowning, he be talking about some crazy shit. And honestly, I love George Lopez's show. Like his show on TV, hilarious. But like even getting outside of like the typical like black comedians, I like Gabriel Iglesias. I don't know if you watch him.
Oh yeah, the heavy set.
That nigga is funny, and he actually has a show on Netflix. You know, because you always talk about my Luke Walton recommendations. But Mr. Iglesias on Netflix is funny, man. I don't care what nobody say. Kiss my ass, TR is what you can do.
No, I like a lot of non-black ones. Like I think is it Bill Murray? Is it Bill Burr?
I don't know. I know one thing.
Yeah, Bill Burr, he's hilarious. Jim Gaffigan is hilarious.
Okay. And that's the thing. I've been trying to like open my mind up to like different comedians because you know we always watch like the typical ones.
Right.
So I'll be trying to like let me watch something else. Like let me see what's going on. I'm trying to get into Joe Coy. I really am. And you know a lot of people tell me about Joe Coy. I don't know. The first beginning of it, I really wasn't feeling it, but I'm gonna give it another chance. Honestly, I'm gonna give it another chance, and I'm gonna come back probably episode 6 or maybe 7 and see, you know, give y'all a little review on Joe Coy.
You know who? Funny, another non-black one, Dane Cook. You ever Dan Cook?
I haven't listened.
Watch Dan Cook Vicious Circle. That's one of my favorites right there.
Okay. I was listening to Steve Harvey yesterday. He was talking about how Joe Rogan Joe Rogan's stand-up was hilarious.
Really?
The one he just did. So I was like, I'm gonna check it out.
I'll check it out. Yeah. Russell Peters is a good one too.
I heard of Russell Peters.
He's good. He's funny.
Speaking of another non-black wolf, he kind of is black. That nigga Gary Owens is hilarious to me. I don't care what nobody says. Now I haven't watched his new one.
Okay, I was about to say that he's funny, but the new one, it's
the suspect. Okay,
it's cool. Okay, I'm not gonna put nothing on it. I want you to watch it yourself.
Okay, I got you. Have you watched the Marlon Wayans stand-up, the Wokish, the one I told you about?
I think I tried. I don't like his stand-up.
But I know you like Mike Epps. I know you was going to that.
You better show me. My favorite stand-up of all time.
Okay.
Is The only one Mike that just came out recently on Netflix.
The Mike Epps one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Her fucking hilarious. Ain't nothing better than that. Nothing.
Yeah, it's funny. I ain't gonna lie. No, it's funny. It is.
It had me crying out from start to finish.
I think what had me crying recently is, and honestly, I don't know why people don't like this dude because he's hilarious to me. Is Dave Chappelle, man.
No, Dave Chappelle, he's hilarious, but people don't like that. He has that dry, subtle humor, and a lot of people they want silly.
Like when that nigga when he talked about the 4 times he met OJ, I was rolling. He was in the back with his homies, and OJ came back there. He was like, "I love you, Chappelle." He was like, "You're doing a great job on the show," and he was like, "All right, Mr. Juice, I'll see you later." And he walked out. He said all his homies looked at him. He's like, "Yeah, that nigga did that shit." I was dying. I was like, this nigga's stupid. Like, yeah, you got to see that one. I think that was called Sticks and Stones. But, honestly, Dave Chappelle got so many episodes with Netflix. I think he got like 4 stand-up specials or something. But all of them is funny, though.
Watch
all
of them softly. Dave Chappelle's funny. It's just people don't like the delivery.
Or the other one that he said that was funny when he was talking about how, the recent one, where he was talking about how he don't understand why, like, why the kids be having like assemblies to show like where the active shooters are.
Right.
So he was like, the active shooter be in the assembly, like, oh, y'all niggas gonna hide over there.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. I remember that. Like, he has some stuff to make you think like, but it be funny.
That's the thing. Like, all his shit make you think, but like, it's not like the silly comedy. It's like the literally like it makes you think. But I don't know, man. You know me, I love comedy specials. I watch comedy specials all day long.
Oh,
man.
definitely.
Yeah.
Comedy is the fruit of life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But switching gears, brother.
Yes.
Let's get into your Angry Man Corner. Now, this is a special Angry Man Corner. Usually, it's just TR letting off some steam, but I think today we got a double doink today.
Oh, really? You're angry today?
I'm angry as hell today. But we're gonna let you go first. This is your corner. So go ahead.
I got 2 things I'm angry about. Actually, I have more, but I want to save it for another show.
Okay, go ahead.
Recently, they come out with Undercover Brother 2. I'm so motherfucking sick of these production companies coming up.
Motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking.
I had to channel my inner Samuel L. Jackson. Motherfucker. I'm that man. I'm Samuel L. Jackson, man.
Samuel L. Jackson,
I'm so sick of these sequels coming out that are so unwarranted. Shit. Undercover Brother, the first one, I liked it. It didn't make a lot of money.
But it was funny.
And it was Eddie. And it did a job.
Yeah.
It didn't need a sequel. Nah. And the thing with that is, I'm pretty sure to make a whole lot of money. So why would you even want to do a sequel anyway?
Nigga, that's like doing a Soul Plane 2. Like, why?
Why? You know what I'm saying? It was cool for that. Move on. Find something else.
Yeah.
But not just that one. They come with these stupid ass sequels. How High 2.
Yeah, that was stupid. I ain't watched that shit.
I wouldn't even dare watch that. How you have How High without Method Man and Red Man?
Yeah, that's why I didn't watch it, because I was like, what the hell? How you gonna do it without Meth and Red?
That movie was literally about them. They didn't have to act. They were being themselves. It was made for them. So I don't understand why the hell would you come with that with young Lil Yachty. I don't even know if that nigga even smoke.
Nah.
And DC Young Fly, he's funny as, but I think he's a little over the top. But that type of movie, like I said, was made for them. They didn't have to act.
Exactly.
They just be themselves. Another one I hated, Belly 2.
See, that's how I know you got too much time on your hands, because I didn't even know they had a damn Belly 2.
Yeah.
And I would have slapped the hell out of whoever was in the creative room, like, let's do a Belly 2.
It had absolutely nothing to do with the original. Belly was a classic, was a motherfucking classic. On this motherfucking plane with these motherfucking snakes. Anyway.
You gotta say it like that, TR. Sick of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
You did it for me, thank you.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But so
they why make a sequel? Like, you guys know this shit is terrible. I know you read the script and said this shit is terrible, but I saw something today that really disturbed the shit out of me. Okay. That made me even madder.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull this up right now. Hold on.
But then again, I be watching on Netflix. It be some bad movies like The Trap. You saw that shit with T.R.?
I like that one though. Man, I like those little low budget ones, right?
It was stupid. I think it cost like $10 to make that shit.
No. Okay, so Adam Sandler was on Howard Stern's show. Okay. And he said a quote that really didn't sit well with me, right? Okay. I like Adam Sandler's movies too, but some of the stuff is kind of what?
I said, what did he say, niggas?
Well, nah, not this time.
Okay.
He said, quote unquote, if I don't win an Oscar, I'm going to come back to making... I'm going to fucking come back to do a movie that is so bad on purpose just to make you all pay. That's how I'm going to get them. Now, the reason I bring that up is because to me, it's like they know these movies are fucking bad, but they're gonna put them out anyway. You're gonna destroy a movie on purpose. I can see if somebody's in the room like, well, maybe this will work because we see it this way. We have a vision, but no, he's pretty much saying what everybody else is thinking. Y'all ain't gonna watch this movie. Guess what? I'm gonna just make some bad movies. Y'all gonna give me some kind of money for it.
Yeah, that was kind of mess. I don't know about that.
I hated that.
I ain't feeling that. That's whack.
That's not cool. And
yeah,
and you know what? And to play devil's advocate, he probably was joking.
Yeah.
But probably not. It's one of those things that I'm joking if you joking, but I'm serious if you serious.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
I mean, it's the Howard Stern show, so they do a lot of joking on there. But
crazy shit.
Go ahead.
But nah,
I'll let you go with an angry one. I got another one after this.
Okay.
And I'm
gonna start off with the easy one.
Go ahead.
Antonio motherfucking Brown. What the hell is wrong with Antonio Brown?
I told you about that.
Now, I know you told me already. Now, if y'all don't know, like we said earlier, unless you living under a rock, you don't know who Antonio Brown is, maybe y'all need to go back to some previous episodes because we definitely broke it down. When Antonio Brown used to play for my beloved Steelers, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to trade. We wound up, if I remember correctly, because I don't even know, I think we released him, right? And then we didn't trade him to the, I think we released
traded him. You traded him. You traded him to the Raiders.
Okay, well, we traded him to the Raiders.
There's so much stuff going on. You can't remember.
It's crazy. We traded him to the Raiders. He went over there, wilded the hell out, wound up getting cut from the Raiders, signed with the Patriots, played one game. Some craziness came out in his personal life. The Patriots got rid of him, and he has been on some crazy-ish ever since. First, he went off about the Patriots, saying that they was trash and this and that, talking shit. Clowning them, clowning the owner, clowning Tom Brady. Then the next day, he apologizing. Then the next day, he posting a picture between him and Tom Brady, talking about how he love him, he the GOAT. Then the next day, he posting a picture with him in some Steelers uniform, talking about he apologizes to his family and friends. And wham.
The baby.
Go sit your punk ass down somewhere, okay? In the words of my uncle, that's over in the hood right now, probably chilling, you know what I'm saying? Dreaming about some swine, because I know you want some.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Sit your punk ass down, okay? That nigga is tripping. What is wrong with this nigga, man?
I honestly, the dude has mental problems. It'd be easy just to shit on him, but he got problems, man. It don't sound right?
It don't.
He's mentally gone. He doesn't need to play another down the football like I told you.
No, he don't.
Because he
really don't.
mentally is destroyed.
I don't know what I really don't know what's wrong with him.
It doesn't make sense. When you can't make sense of something's wrong.
Nigga has not, and you honestly you pointed it out. Nigga has not been the same since Vontaze Burfict laid his ass out.
Right.
And honestly, we need to post that shit because a lot of people probably don't even know what we talking about.
Right.
Vontaze Burfict laid his ass out in a I want to say it was a Sunday night game or maybe it was a Monday night game.
It was a determining game to go to the playoffs.
It was an important game for both teams.
Right.
And that nigga got laid out.
It was bad.
And he has not been the same
Any
since.
person you know that will get a blonde, any black person you know would get a blonde mustache, something's wrong. And he thought it was cool. A blonde mustache.
Yeah, I call him. I personally call him Antonio Clown Brown, but I mean it's honestly starting to get really sad.
It is.
And then Lil Duval, shout out to Lil Duval, another comedian that we've known for a very long time as what is it, Rolling Powell?
Rolling Powell, that boy funny. That's one of my favorite DVDs. Go ahead.
Hilarious. But that nigga posted today and had me rolling. That nigga said he was over there like on some Jodeci, baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging.
I saw that you go scroll over and the next one was Jodeci. Yeah,
that shit was hilarious. Nigga, I was dying. But nah, man. Hey, I don't know, Antonio Brown. I'm just glad you're not with the Steelers no more because we don't need the headache. We on a mission. We trying to do something, and we don't need you. So that's my angry corner for the day. But I got another one. I'll pass it back to you. What you got for me?
This one it really infuriates me, especially being a black man in America.
Oh shit.
This one is about Michael Vick. So I'm not sure if you, hold
what?
on. It's Michael Vick. No, just listen to me.
I'm a Michael Vick fan. You know that, right?
Listen to me.
Okay, all right.
Roll with me on this because you're probably gonna be mad too.
Okay.
So did you know they made him, I guess, one of the legend Pro Bowl captains for the?
I ain't hear about that.
First of all, Michael Vick, if you don't know who he is a former football player. He was really great until he got in trouble for.
He was Lamar Jackson before
Lamar Jackson. Yeah. And he got in trouble for fighting dogs, killing them, just being just inhumane. Right. He went to jail for like 2 years. He did his time, served his time. Community service. He spoke out to the youth and, pretty much redeemed himself, right? He got a second chance with the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
And he made good on those chances. He made good on those opportunities.
Went to go see that nigga live in San Diego. Did his thing.
Right. Now, you think everything's all good, but it's not. He got named as the Pro Bowl captain for 2020. This Pro Bowl coming up. First of all, nobody even watches the damn Pro Bowl.
Never, nigga. I ain't never in my life watched a Pro Bowl.
Right, and he's the captain. He's not playing or anything like that. He's just a symbol. Just be there. Just say, hey, Michael Vick is there. Hey, he's just a part of this team. He's not doing much of anything, right? So the Mayonnaise Militia is on it. You know who the Mayonnaise Militia is? Yeah.
Too much goddamn mayonnaise.
The Mayonnaise Militia is on it.
Mayonnaise music.
Joanna Lind is this lady's name. She's leading the Mayonnaise Militia.
Mayonnaise music.
She started a petition on change.org to have Vic removed as a Pro Bowl captain.
Why? Why?
He's innocent. Why does it matter? He did that a long time ago. You repaid his debt to society. He did everything he's supposed to do. He's been squeaky clean. Why does it fucking matter?
You know what makes me mad about the Mayonnaise Militia?
I'm listening.
Because they act like they don't do shit.
Oh,
they act like they don't do that goddamn thing.
Oh no, I'm gonna get to that. I got you. I'm gonna get to that. He repaid his debt, dude. As a black man, innocent or not, you're guilty because you're black, regardless.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give you an example why people think, well, you guys are using the race thing, race card. No, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna learn you.
You gonna learn?
I'm gonna learn you.
All right, go ahead.
Do you know who Stephen Collins is? Have you heard that name before?
Sounds familiar.
All right, he played the dad on Seventh Heaven. You know who he is?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know about him? What he did?
Didn't he molest kids or something like that? I remember. Yeah.
In 2014, he confessed on tape to molesting a child under the age of 14 years old. He confessed himself. Right? So initially, they quickly removed Seventh Heaven out of syndication because of this. Right? Mm-hmm. Quickly. But then the CEO, I forgot, of UP, I think it was UP. I'm not sure what UP is. They brought the show back because many viewers expressed that they could separate the allegations from one actor for the fictional series itself.
I already know where you're going with this. I'm going to let you go. Go ahead.
However, in the summer 2015, UP brought back the series, where it currently airs from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. It's also on Amazon and Prime TV and Hulu right now if you want to see it.
The Mayonnaise Militia can watch Seventh Heaven.
Right. In 2017, they had the DVDs too. So he ain't missing $1. So wait a minute. So you mean to tell me this man, by the way, who served no jail time, mm-hmm. He admitted to committing the crime, a lewd act with the minor.
Yep.
They forgive that. But Michael Vick, who fought dogs, and don't get me wrong, animals cruelty is terrible, it's bad. Yeah. But these are, they're not humans, but it's still bad.
Yeah.
Who repaid his debt to society, served time in prison. I mean, he's just always harassed about what he's done. He's still, doing his thing. He can't live. He can't do what he wants. But this child molester just has free reign.
I see you went. I thought you were going somewhere else with this, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it because
maybe I don't see what you're going to.
I was gonna go the Cosby lane.
Okay, I was gonna do that, but I didn't want to take it away because we're talking about Michael Vick. I was trying to compare those two.
I got you.
But no, definitely Michael Vick. Definitely Bill Cosby.
Because think about it, you can't even watch the Cosby Show right now. Nowhere. I think the Cosby Show, if I'm not mistaken, I just watched an episode. I think it was on like that one channel. It's like Aspire or something like. It's on some weird channel, but it's not on like where it should be. I mean, right or wrong, and like I said, that's not a topic that we're gonna touch on as far as Bill, but at the end of the day, like the Cosby Show was a classic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Cosby Show was a staple in the black community. It showed a black family in a positive light. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely feel like it should still be on TV. That's just my, you know what I'm saying?
No, it should be. And Bill Cosby was sent to jail based on the testimony of some women in 30-something, 40-something, something happened 30-something years ago.
Yeah.
And what's his name? I'm sorry. Steven, I'm gonna put his name out there. Mayonnaise Militia leader.
Mayonnaise music.
Stephen Collins.
Collins.
He is an admitted child molester. Still making dollars. Still in no jail time. Living his nice white life.
We're gonna get to mine.
So you see why I'm mad, right?
Yeah. All right, man. So, I called you earlier today. I was really upset, man. Because I'm the type of person, don't spend my money. Okay, like my money for me. I see how you looking at me, T.R. We're gonna break it down. So I'm at work. minding my business like I always do, chilling, you know, in my cubicle, holding it down, you know, top flight security, you know what I'm saying?
Top flight of the world, not the
top flight of the world, you know what I'm saying? So my coworkers, we have this aisle, right, in the cubicle.
Hey, man.
So they want to decorate for Christmas. No problem.
Right.
You know, I'm not knocking no pork chop out of your hand. Don't knock one out of mine. You know
okay, okay, sugar free.
Do whatever you want to do.
Sugar free.
You know what I'm saying? So they wanna decorate. I'm like, bet, no problem. So I stand up, I look around, everybody gone, right? Mm-hmm. I'm like, I went to go ask my boss. I'm like, hey, where'd they go? They're like, oh, they went to go get stuff to decorate. Cool. Now these niggas is gone for like 3 hours, right? They come back with a carload of bags. I'm like, what the hell are y'all doing? Like, it's just decorating, like it's no competition. We ain't doing this for no money, none of that, right? So I'm chilling once again, minding my business. They come up to me and say, hey, for the decorations, it's $30 a piece.
The hell?
Excuse me? I didn't say I wanted to be a part of this. Why am I paying $30 for some decorations for some shit that I don't even care about?
Does it come with some food?
No, nigga, nothing. Nothing. It's literally a contest that has no prizes. It's literally our supervisors are going to go around and be like, oh, that's nice. Next one. Oh, that's nice. Next one. Oh, that's great. Great. Thank you for being in the holiday spirit. That's it.
Let me ask you, how many people is in a department that's supposed to do?
Good question. So there was, I want to say like 8 people in there. So we spent 8 times 30, $240. I'm very good at math. $240 on some Christmas decorations, nigga. Some Christmas decorations.
You get some candy with it or something?
Wait, there's more. So I'm chilling again. You know, I'm like, whatever. I ain't paying that. Y'all can kiss my ass. Whatever. So I'm chilling. Next thing I know, I get a tap on my shoulder. I'm like, yeah, what's going on? Oh, we decided that we want to go in and get t-shirts for everybody.
The hell?
What? Yeah, so we need $15 per person for these t-shirts. I said, the devil is a lie. Not over here. So y'all niggas want me to drop basically $50 on some bullshit that ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't give a damn about y'all Christmas party, y'all Christmas nothing, whatever, man. So that's why I was mad today, bro. And I called you and I said, and you told me, you said, hey, man, save it for the podcast.
I sound like that?
Yeah, you do.
All right, cool.
Sometimes.
Cool.
But that's my angry man corner. So damn, my time it hurts.
So they want to spend $45 on some
Christmas decorations. So I told him, I said, look here, man. If I spend $45, I'm taking this Santa home. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, that Santa and that Rudolph coming home with me. Shit, my kids gonna play with that shit. Shit. Gotta be fucked up.
A t-shirt and
man, niggas making us mad, man.
Yeah,
you gotta calm down. High blood pressure.
Yeah, okay? Man, ain't good in the black community, brother.
All right, let's get into the next topic, which is NFL awards. It's about that time, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about you. Well, I do know about you, TR. You love the NFL probably just as much as I do. You know what I'm saying? One of our favorite things. You know what I'm saying? We do our little fantasy league every week. Which I'm
you think you slick the first few weeks? You try to get me. You try to send me a little request. No, I ain't really paying attention. Or really not focused as much. You took my little $15 or whatever you took from me.
I be whooping your ass. Yep. But then again, we gonna talk about it, man. So the NFL award, I think it's what, week 14 right now. I think so.
Is it? No, it's not week 14.
Yeah, it is, because we 7-5, and this after this weekend we'll be 8-5. So yeah,
already.
Yeah. So let's get into the end, man. But with that being said, we just wanted to do our own NFL awards, and I think instead of starting at the top, which is the MVP, let's start at the bottom. Let's start with the defensive rookie. I'm gonna let you go ahead and take it. Who you got for defensive rookie of the year?
My defensive rookie of the year is excuse me.
Oh god.
Yeah, I got some in my throat. Thirsty. Oh, give me a second. Let me drink my drink.
Oh god. I'm nervous.
No, my defensive rookie of the year is racist ass Nick Bosa.
Why you say he racist?
Google Nick Bosa and racist.
Nah, you can't say that on the podcast without dropping it. What did he say?
He's racist. Okay.
What did he do?
So when he was in, we're kind of going off topic right now, but let me. Nigga, stop texting me. Nick Bosa. Okay, so back when he was at Ohio State.
Look here, Mookie and SG. Don't be texting us while we in the podcast, okay? You leave us the hell alone.
That means we're going to show up to your birthday, girl. Calm down.
Yeah.
So he made some controversial statements, and people may seem like, well, it's not really racist. It is.
What did he say though? What did he say?
Let's see. He called Colin Kaepernick a clown.
Oh god.
Right. He said Beyonce's music is trash. He said no. But look at the pattern though. He said I gotta find other tweets. Then he said, "Oh, Black Panther was the worst Marvel movie ever." Then somebody asked him, "Have you seen all the Marvel movies?" No.
You know what? I'm actually kind of pissed because I have Nick Bosa as my defensive rookie of the year, but we gonna veto his ass. No, right. He ain't getting no. Hell no.
He's a Trump supporter too. By the
way, he's gone. Nick Bosa, you're out of here. Okay?
And Trump actually congratulated him for being picked in the draft.
Okay, so we had Nick Bosa as defensive rookie of the year. We'll give you an update next episode on that one. That's not flying with me.
No.
Anyway, next offensive rookie of the year. Who you got?
Josh Jacobs.
Damn, nigga, I got the same person.
Well,
I mean, Josh Jacobs is doing his thing. He's from Alabama, top 4 rusher in the NFL right now with 1,061 rushing yards. I mean,
and I'm happy for him. I'm actually glad that he's doing it because I remember when he first came, he kind of held out for a little bit.
Yeah, I remember.
And a lot of Raider fans did not like that. And I thought the same thing because I'm like, you haven't even done anything to warrant you sitting out. You're a rookie. You haven't touched the field yet.
Yeah.
But he knew something we didn't.
Yeah, he did. He balling.
Balling his ass off.
I'll give it to him. All right, next up, we got Coach of the Year. I feel like it's going to be some controversy on this one, but who you got?
You go first because I really didn't come up with it.
Now, I'm going to tell you who my Coach of the Year is, and I know you're not going to agree with me, but I have a solid argument on this one. So, I'm going to say Coach of the Year is from my beloved team, Steelers, Mike Tomlin.
Okay, get the fuck out of here.
Now, let me tell you why.
No.
Before you argue, let me tell you why.
Oh, my gosh.
Are you going to listen?
You always come with some bullshit.
Are you going to listen?
You always come with some bullshit.
Are you going to listen, though?
I'm going to listen.
First of all, everybody counted us out. Everybody. Okay? We didn't have no Big Ben. I think he got hurt like week 1. Okay? We lost Le'Veon Bell. We don't have Antonio Brown. We really don't have nobody offensively, and we're 7-5 in the playoff run, in the wild card. That's a damn good coach. Somebody that can get you there without having nothing. And we're on a 3rd string quarterback right now as our starting quarterback. With all the bullshit that we got going on, with the stupid helmet thing, that with the Browns, all that bullshit, and we got a top 5 defense. You mean to tell me Mike Tomlin can't be in at least in the talk for Coach of the Year?
He can be in the talk, but he's definitely not Coach of the Year.
Okay, so who Coach of the Year
then? Shanahan.
Who?
Kyle Shanahan
from the Niners.
Niners. Look, hold on.
I'm not arguing with you. I can see that.
Right.
I can see that.
It's not Coach of half of the year like Tomlin. It's Coach of the Year. This whole year, they went from last year 2-15 and 14 to a number 1 in the tie for number 1 in division in the league for 10-2.
Yeah,
number 1 defense.
Okay,
and Jimmy G is kind of Jimmy G is.
I looked at their stats. They're not the number 1 defense. They're not.
Then I thought they were number 1.
Nah, the Patriots are actually the number 1 defense.
They're number 2 then.
As far as stats, they're number 2. But at the end of the day, I mean.
No, but hold on. Who expected the night? Okay, first of all,
hold on.
Let's go back to the Steelers.
Okay,
the Steelers were still expected to be the Steelers. You guys are still expected to. Hold on.
Not without Bell and AB. We wasn't expected to do shit. We wasn't expected to do shit. Even me as a Steelers fan, I was like, I'm surprised we in the playoff talk. I'm like, what?
No, okay. I get what you're saying. You're probably not going to be as explosive, but you guys had James Conner and you had Juju Smith-Schuster. Hold on. You guys had Juju Smith-Schuster and James Conner. So you guys are going to be solid regardless. You guys are going to win your league or at least be there. I mean, nobody expected Baltimore to ball like they're balling right now. But
did you just say we had James Conner and Juju Smith-Schuster?
Wait a minute. You shitting on them?
All right, I'm just gonna
No. Talk about that. No. Speak on it.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
No.
Because I'm definitely not shitting on them, but I'm just saying let's be honest. They're downgrades from Bell and AB. They're not upgrades. She means tell me James Conner and Juju Smith-Schuster is upgrades from Le'Veon Bell.
You weren't happy when James Conner started balling when Le'Veon Bell was out.
I was, but I'm saying he's still a downgrade. But he's not Le'Veon Bell.
Okay, he's not he's not as good as Bell, but he's still good. He's just getting hurt. He's
exactly. He definitely always getting hurt. That's what kills me.
Juju was balling
now. But I
know you did.
What did I tell you?
You told me because
Juju was balling because the coverage is on AB.
Right.
You got to understand. Me and you. That's the one thing about us. We understand the NFL. If AB is getting double, triple team, of course Juju gonna ball. He got single coverage. Right. But now that Juju got double coverage, obviously you see his stats is dropped tremendously.
But I thought, me personally, the Steelers are going. For me, the Steelers are always going to be the Steelers. Whoever's in there, whoever is not. No, don't get me wrong. They're not going to be the best they are without the 3 Bs.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that. However, the Steelers had the same coach, the same
system,
the dynamic is there. The defense, everything is there.
I got you.
It's almost like the next man up mentality.
I got you.
So that's how I looked at the Steelers. I'm not surprised the Steelers are doing what they're doing. I'm kind of surprised, but not surprised as I am with the Niners. Who expected the Niners to be balling like that? Honestly,
nobody. And I know a lot of Niners fans, and they're surprised. I didn't think I didn't think they were gonna have a solid defense like that.
Right.
I definitely didn't expect anything from them. If I can be honest, I didn't.
But I will say this though, Coach of the Year is gonna be a hard one because you have the Vikings who are playing surprisingly good.
Yeah.
I mean, they started off bad. Kirk Cousins, they threw so much shit on Kirk Cousins, and what's his name? Zimmer got those boys balling right now.
Yeah.
Sean Payton from the Saints.
Yeah,
I should know.
A lot of people aren't talking about the Saints, but the Saints are balling, man. Don't sleep on the Saints.
Pete Carroll.
Yeah, Pete could be in the talk too. Pete could be in the talk.
Belichick. No, you reason don't give it to Belichick. See, you don't want to give it to him because they have everything.
Man, fuck, man. You heard it here first from the Freaky Podcast. Fuck Bill Belichick.
Okay, cool. That's wonderful. But they have the like you said, number one defense. They are balling defensive. They were shutting people out.
I'll tell you who not going to win Coach of the Year.
Freddie Kitchens?
We them boys. Hold up. We them boys.
Now, okay.
They ain't winning Coach of the Year, bro. I don't even think y'all going to the playoffs, but we're going to talk about that later. We digress.
Excuse me?
We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. Because I know you're going to get heated. We'll talk about it later.
When we going to talk about it?
Okay, talk about it now then. What you want to do? Y'all going to make the playoffs?
Of course we're making the playoffs. I told people this before. I told you this before. Our team, hold on. Our team fucking sucks. The Dallas Cowboys suck. You're hearing this from a Cowboy fan who's been a Cowboy fan for almost 30 years. Yeah, I'm old. The Cowboys fucking suck. Our coach sucks. Our team, our quarterback is not the best.
Agreed.
However, we're better than the Redskins. We're better than the Eagles. We're better than the Giants. All we have to beat is those three teams. Keep a better record than them. We win our division. We go to the playoffs. That's all. As long as we've already beat all of them.
Just admit that y'all got the worst division right now.
We're terrible. We're trash. Okay. But guess what? We still go to the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Personally, I don't care because, I ain't going to do nothing in the playoffs. Y'all defense look hella suspect.
But hold on. I will say this, though. My team sucks, but I will say this. You never want to fight somebody who has nothing to lose.
Hey, I agree. And
now,
I'll tell you one thing, if y'all defense step up like it did in the beginning of the season, and if y'all just hand the ball to Ezekiel Elliott, for God's sakes, I can see y'all doing something.
Right. But what that is, they're loading the box on Zeke, so Dak has to do his damn job and get the ball out there. See, he balls at the end of the game. He waits at the end of the game and start balling. If he does what he does at the end, we could be better. But I will say, watch playoff time.
That's the thing. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, if it happens, it happens. I'm not going to be surprised. Like, I don't know. I guess my mindset on hating on the Cowboys, I really don't care, to be honest. Like, whatever. But like whack Stephen A. always say, it's an accident waiting to happen in Dallas. So I'll just
why Stephen A. whack?
I ain't got enough time to tell you why Stephen A. whack.
I want to hear this.
Stephen A. is a punk ass, man, for so many reasons.
No, he.
Yeah.
Now I will say this: he has said some stuff that was very coonish. Very coonish.
Mayonnaise music.
And a lot of stuff I didn't agree, but as far as him doing his job, if he takes away, if I'm not thinking about the coon stuff and the controversial statements, him doing his job, he's great at what he does.
No, I agree with that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but no, he could be a coon sometimes. Don't get me wrong.
And that's the part I don't like.
Yeah,
that's the part I don't like. But at the end of the day, he's a man. He's hired by ESPN. He got to do his job. Maybe he got a shucking job. I don't know, but that's not me.
You don't have to shucking job. That's a choice.
If they paying him $10 million,
it's a choice. Dave Chappelle walked away from 9.
That's true. And it was a smarter decision. So you're right. Yeah. But without getting too much off topic.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
We did Coach of the Year.
Okay.
Defensive Player of the Year. This one is tough because I have a lot of honorable mentions, and these honorable mentions could technically get the award too in their own right. But I know who I'm gonna give it to.
Who?
And this person, and I love T.R. I know you're not going to agree with me, but honestly, I did my research.
You better not say T.J. Watt. I'll throw this goddamn phone right now.
Let me tell you why.
I'm cutting this shit off right motherfucking now.
Let me tell you why.
No, you can't tell me shit.
Why.
You can't tell me shit.
Let me tell you why.
You can't tell me shit.
Are you going to listen?
I might.
Let me tell you why. I did my research on this one, though. Okay? And just like I can convince you about Power, just like I convinced you about Tupac, let me try to convince you on this one. The reason why I say T.J. Watt is because this dude.
You're not bullshitting.
No, I'm not bullshitting. The reason why I say T.J. Watt is because he had everything. Like I was looking, like I'm gonna mention some of my honorable mentions. I looked at Stephon Gilmore. He now don't get me wrong, shut down corner, doing his job.
Yeah.
But he don't even lead the league in interceptions. He don't even lead the league in pass deflections.
This is Patrick.
I'm getting to that.
My bad.
Next person I was going to talk about is Cameron Jordan. Everybody was like, man, Cameron Jordan doing his thing. He don't lead the league in nothing. He don't lead the league in sacks. He don't lead the league in nothing. Yes, look at your research. He don't lead the league in sacks.
He don't lead the league. Okay, I'll get to hold on.
I think he's done. Wait. Let me finish before you get all hot. Before your panties get in the bunch. Hold on 1 second, hot foot. Okay, I think he's number 2 in sacks.
Joke's on you. I don't wear draws.
Wait a minute. Episode over. Pull the plug. Cameron Jordan, I think he's like number 2 in sacks. Whatever.
Yes.
So that's fine. Minkah Fitzpatrick, in my opinion, I was torn between Minkah Fitzpatrick. Minkah Fitzpatrick, to me, is the reason why the Steelers are in the playoffs, hands down. Because the dude came in, he ignited our defense.
They're not in the playoffs yet.
He ignited our defense. And he basically was balling his ass off. He did something to that defense. I don't know what he did, but he got everybody excited. And he balled. He was getting interceptions. He was doing everything. But the reason why I said T.J. Watt, 39 tackles, 12.5 sacks, 5 forced fumbles, 1 interception on the top 5 defense that's allowing under 16 points a game. Tell me somebody else that got stats like that.
I'm not saying... Okay, the stats sound great and all that, but
men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie.
But hold on,
men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie.
Okay,
and shout out to Hove too, by the way. We didn't say nothing about Hove. It was his 50th birthday the other day. Hove.
Nobody gives a shit about that. But
whatever,
anyway.
nigga, he got our intro to the damn podcast.
I mean, yeah, but I don't care about his birthday.
Whatever. Fuck you too then.
Yeah, that's cool. T.J. Watt, that sounds very great, wonderful. But when I look at impact players, like defensive players of the year, MVPs, I look at how the team is doing overall. The Steelers are not. They're cool. They're surviving. No, they're doing good. They're doing great. But guess what? I'm going with a team that's actually balling. Okay. And the reason why they're balling is because of their defense. Okay. Cameron Jordan, Defensive Player of the Year, number 2 in sacks, playing on one of the best teams in the league. He does it year in, year out, but he doesn't get a lot of recognition.
He don't.
He getting it this year.
I had him as an honorable mention. You heard me say it.
But I'm telling you who it is.
Okay, so what else? Pull it up real quick. What else does he do besides sacks? Is he doing anything else that's impacting? Is he getting tackles? What else is he doing?
I haven't looked at all that, but
so that's what I'm saying. Look at the whole body of work for TJ.
But you know what? When they look at that, they look at sacks for the most part.
And on top of that, TJ's technically playing 2 positions. He's playing D end and linebacker.
I give it to him. He's balling, but I can't give it to him if he's on a team that's not top 5. I can't do it.
All right. I mean, I see your argument. Your argument.
Honestly, this is who I really wanted Defensive Player of the Year until he fucked up.
Who?
He fucked up.
Who?
And he's out for the year.
Miles. Don't say why. Why?
Myles Garrett is balling his ass off. If Myles Garrett didn't fuck up like that, he would have probably won Defensive Player. He probably would have had almost 20 sacks.
I gotta look at his stats. I don't know.
No, he would have had almost 20 sacks. I think he was. I mean, first game he had like 4 or 5, just balling.
Okay.
But you know what? I couldn't give it to him even if he stayed because he was on a sorry team.
I mean, not getting too ahead of ourselves, but honestly, I kind of wanted to give my MVP to Drew Brees because of his stats right now. But he didn't play the whole season because he had that broken thumb. But stats wise, if y'all look at Drew Brees' stats, he's balling his ass off. Okay, but that's neither here nor there. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Okay, Offensive Player of the Year.
Offensive Player of the Year. Who you got? All right, I kind of already know who you got.
I got who you got. I know who you got.
Who I got?
Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
Dude's amazing. I think he has like what?
But see, I kind of did Cole. And the reason why I did Cole is because I did Michael Thomas and Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin is balling his ass off. And nobody's talking about this nigga.
They not because I have Mike Evans, who's supposed to be the projected number 1 receiver on that damn team, as the nigga on my fantasy team, and he ain't doing shit. Chris Godwin is killing this dude.
So I got the stats on Chris Godwin, and let me just break it down for you. And the reason why I kind of went Cole, because Michael Thomas has 110 receptions, 1,290 yards, 6 touchdowns. Now, Chris Godwin has less receptions at 74, but he's so close in yardage. He has 1,121 yards to Michael Thomas, 1,290. And he has 9 touchdowns. And they both have no fumbles. So I was just like, damn, like, I got to give it to both. I ain't gonna lie.
The reason I can't do that. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because first of all, Michael Thomas, I think he has like the fewest drops since.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Another thing is Chris Godwin plays on a trash ass team, so a lot of his stats are from garbage time.
Okay, I could
when they're down 100 points, so they have to throw the damn ball. So that shit don't count.
You know who I'm surprised you didn't say your boy C-Mac, because I know you was highly on him.
I wanted him to win, but they fizzled out so much I can't.
Okay, I agree with that.
I wanted him to win so bad. He's the reason. C-Mac, Christian McCaffrey, is the reason I started watching college football.
Okay.
I didn't watch college football till I saw him in Stanford.
Okay. But no, I agree with Michael Thomas. Dude is just amazing, and for the life of me, I can't figure out why nobody's talking about him. Like, he's balling, and I think last time I checked, once again, shout out to Nipsey. I always shout you out every episode. Yep. I think he had like 5 drops. Like something crazy. And I'm just like, how? So
right.
How? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, I definitely agree with Michael Thomas at Offensive Player of the Year from the Saints. Now, this is where it's going to get tricky. I'm going to let you go first with your MVP.
MVP?
Yeah.
Now, you're going to say.
Know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, you know, and stat-wise, it may not be the best because he's 18th in passing, is Lamar Jackson. The reason I'm saying Lamar Jackson is, statistically, it might not make sense.
It don't.
It doesn't. However, the Ravens are playing their motherfucking ass off. And it's because on this motherfucking plane with these motherfucking snakes.
NFL.
I'm channeling my inner Samuel L. Jackson. Lamar Jackson is balling. The Ravens wouldn't be doing shit without him. They moved to the beat of his drum. Yes or no? Their defense is doing pretty good. But if it ain't for Lamar Jackson, them niggas ain't winning shit. They ain't beating the Patriots.
I'm quiet. And I'm quiet for a reason, because
I can't take stats in consideration with this one.
Because is Lamar balling, or is the NFL kind of hyping him up?
No. Well, his record says otherwise.
So, you know me, I like stats.
Okay.
So let's do a blind comparison. I'm just going to read off some stats. You tell me who's the MVP.
Go ahead.
So let's start. I'm going to read it off like this. It's the percentage, total yards, touchdowns, interceptions. That's how I'm going to read it.
Okay.
67.4, 3,177 yards, 26 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
Okay,
that's the first person. The second person, 69.2 completion percentage, 3,133 yards, 23 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. The next person, 64.4 completion, 3,065 yards, 22 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions.
Damn. Okay.
Now, this next person, 66.5 completion percentage, 2,532 yards, 25 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Based on that, who do you think?
Nigga, I can't remember all those numbers. But I'm going to say the first one, the 26, and I think only 2 interceptions. But hold on. Okay, go ahead.
You said the 26. It was
so
26.
you're talking about Russell Wilson then?
Absolutely. I honestly believe Russell Wilson is our MVP. And the reason why is because the stats don't lie. And on top of that, you talking about he balling, the Seattle Seahawks are balling.
They are.
And nobody's talking about them.
I can't take it away from them.
Nobody's talking about them. And now, granted, I already know what you're probably going to say. And a lot of people are going to say this. Well, the Ravens went up there and beat them. Okay.
No, I'm not going to say that.
I get it.
I wasn't going to say that.
That counts towards something, though. It does. It does count towards something. The Ravens went into Seattle and beat them. Cool. But overall, stats-wise, and what Russell is doing, I got to give it to him, man. And on top of that, Russell is, like you said, Lamar is 18th in passing. Russell, I think last time I checked again, he was like in the top 10 in passing, and he was in like the top 20 in rushing. Lamar, even though Lamar is in the top 10 in rushing, I got to give it to him. He doing his thing. But I just got to give it to Russell, man.
I'm not even mad at that.
I got to give it to Russell.
I'm not mad. Either way, I'm not mad at that. Now, I look at Russell. Go ahead. But I look at Lamar Jackson as the Ravens itself. He puts that team on his back, and he carries them. That's why I look at him. Forget his stats. What?
No, I'm looking at you because you don't think Russell does the same thing.
But I'm saying, to me, it seems like the Steelers, I'm not Steelers, the Seahawks. This is not class. You have to put.
I was raising my hand.
Go ahead.
But last
time you go ahead, Nip.
I keep hearing last time I checked. I'm sorry. And people, whatever.
He coined it. He made it.
Yeah, he coined it. Whatever.
He made
I love
popular.
Nip. Sorry. The Ravens have Mark Ingram. They have what's the other dude? Hollywood Brown. All these good players over there. Who name somebody that the Seattle Seahawks have?
Jadeveon Clowney.
On the defense, nigga. We talking about on the offense. Name somebody on the offense.
I mean, Chris Carson them balling, but they're not big names.
Chris Carson, nigga.
Chris Carson.
I think you can go out and probably get the same.
No, nigga, shut up.
You look just like the nigga. You built just like the nigga.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay? I mean, I'm surprised you didn't say Tyler Lockett. I was expecting you to say that. Tyler Lockett, granted. Yeah. And on top of that, they got Josh Gordon over there and they ain't even doing nothing with him yet.
I'll give you that.
So it's like, look at what he doing. Like, he's doing a lot more with a lot less.
Yeah, I hate to agree with your ass.
So I'm sorry, I gotta say Russ, man.
I'm still gonna say Lamar Jackson, but whatever.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Honestly, I know for a fact Russell not gonna get it. They're gonna give it to Lamar because they've been giving it to Lamar since like week 3. So I know Lamar's gonna get it. It's in the bag. I mean, unless Lamar come out and do something stupid, he's gonna get it. But I definitely think stats-wise,
Russell has his right to the award.
And honestly, honorable mention, the other people that I mentioned, the last person I said was Lamar Jackson. He's the one that has the 2,532 yards. Right. But Deshaun Watson in Houston, that boy out there doing his thing.
Oh, definitely.
He's doing his thing.
Absolutely.
That's the number 2 person that got the 23 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. And once again, another person that we honorable mention, he's a bad man. That boy Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, 3,065 yards, 22 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions.
And everybody counted them out this year.
But I mean, they're not good, but they're not bad. You know what I'm saying? Like they're kind of like,
you know why? You know why like that? Because their defense is 100 times better. They haven't had a defense like this since they went and beat y'all niggas in the Super Bowl.
Oh, you just gonna throw that? Okay.
Yeah, I had to. Okay. Yeah, 2011 they beat the shot of y'all. But anyway, I won money. I think Super Bowl pick, but that's neither here nor there.
Whatever, garçon. You learn about that later. Whatever, nigga. But yeah, man. So that's our picks. I mean, hopefully y'all agree, and if y'all don't, y'all know the motto: we don't give a shit.
Well, in the same realm of this, who going to the Super Bowl?
Okay, so my Super Bowl predictions. I actually have 3. I personally believe that. Okay, put it like this: who I want to go in the Super Bowl, who I would like to see, is the Texans versus the Seahawks. I think that would be a good, explosive. It'd be different. It would be 2 black quarterbacks, Deshaun Russ. And I feel like it would just be different compared to seeing the Patriots every goddamn year whooping up somebody in a whack-ass game. You know
I agree.
So I think it would be exciting. I think it'd be different. And that's what I would like to see. Now, is that going to happen? Probably not. Now, my second pick is a conspiracy theory pick. And I feel like the NFL is going to try to get it right and give us what we should have had last year, which is the Saints versus the Patriots. If it wasn't for that whack-ass bogus call.
But the Saints still had a chance to win. They didn't win.
No, it was that bogus call.
It was a bogus call, but they still had a chance to win. They fucked it up. So I'm not going to go on that damn call.
I don't remember
One
that.
player, watch it again. One player, one play does not make a game. Yeah. They had a chance to win after that. So I'm not going on that bullshit. But anyway.
Ultimately, what I think is going to happen is I think we've already seen this story, and I think we're going to see it again. And I think it's going to be the Niners and the Ravens. I think that's what the NFL wants. I think they're giving the keys to Lamar. I think they've handed the keys over to Lamar since week 3, from what I see. And I feel like that's what it's going to be. But that's my predictions. But what you got?
I don't know.
You really don't know? We hyped it up for you not to know?
I don't. You know why I don't know? Because the regular season is fool's gold.
It is. It is.
As much as we count the Patriots out, we don't want the Patriots in there. They're going to find a way in the fucking Super Bowl, and I'm going to be sick of watching that shit.
Cheat. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
But if I had to throw something out there, I'm going to say the Saints. Probably Saints and Patriots.
I'm telling you, man. I just see it happening.
But we know who we're not talking about? Kansas City.
I don't see Kansas City.
I'm scared. I mean,
I'm not scared. Don't get me wrong. I love Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is a baller, but I don't see it.
I'm not putting it.
I don't see it.
If anybody other than the Ravens can dethrone the Patriots, it's Kansas City.
It has to be the Ravens. That's
they play this week, don't they? They play Sunday. I think they do play Sunday.
Look it up real quick. I don't know.
I hate predictions. I'm sorry, because it's fool's gold.
I mean, you're right, because the NFL season, it's misleading. Like right now, everybody's like, "Oh, the Patriots are playing terrible and da-da-da-da. Next thing you know, it's going to be a Super Bowl Sunday. Patriots are back again. Tom Brady has a bionic arm.
Right.
Like, nigga, what?
You hear about the Niners. Niners are playing great. They're playing wonderful.
Yeah, then they
get bounced out in the first round. To the Cowboys.
You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute, sir.
Right now, the Cowboys are set to play.
That's not going to happen.
We'll beat the Niners. You want to make a wager on the show? Right now.
In Levi, so y'all gonna go to Levi and beat them. How did that work out for y'all last year when y'all played the Rams in LA?
If the Cowboys play the Niners, I'm saying right now, if the Cowboys play the Niners,
we'll watch the game. Matter of fact, we'll watch the game live and we'll commentate it. How about that?
That's fine.
All right, cool.
Cowboys are gonna beat the Niners because you know why? It's a playoff game, and Jimmy G he's gonna falter. He is.
We them boys.
Cowboys. Hold on. They're an inexperienced team in the playoffs. I don't give a shit what you're saying. Cowboys will beat the Niners. I promise you that.
49ers play the Saints this week. Which honestly, I don't know why the NFL.
No, we're talking about Kansas City and
yeah, Kansas City and the Patriots. You know what? I don't understand why they didn't flex that game. That should have been the primetime game. The primetime game is the Seahawks and the Rams. Which the Seahawks should wash the Rams, hopefully.
Yeah, Rams are just.
I don't know, man. I'm not.
I know why, because
how the hell did the Giants and the Eagles get a Monday night game? Who wants to watch that on Monday night? I want to start my week off watching that trash. It's like watching Waste Management versus Burtec. Like, why would I want to watch that? That's trash, man.
And that's a for sure right on.
That's a for sure right on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had a lot of fun on this episode, but we're going to get into a serious topic, man. Very serious topic that's near and dear to a lot of our fans, a lot of our super fans. Shout out to Brittany, who actually, you know what I'm saying, brought this to our attention. And we're going to talk about our main topic of the day today, which is sex trafficking. I hope you can tell by the way the mood changed. It's a very serious topic. And before we even get into it, I want to give out the sex trafficking hotline number right now. And I'm going to give it out again. But starting off, the sex trafficking hotline is there 24/7 for anyone that needs to report any type of sex trafficking. That number is 888-373-7888. Once again, it's 888-373-7888. For those of y'all that don't know what trafficking is, it's basically human trafficking, or sex trafficking, I should say. It's human trafficking for the purpose of sexual exploitation, including sexual slavery. And one key thing I want to point out to you before I hand it over to you for your points, this is not something that's just impacting women. This is impacting men as well. Maybe not on a higher level as the women, because the women are very impacted, but this is also impacting men as well. And I've done a lot of research on it, and we're going to hit y'all with some tips. But what you got to say on it, man?
Okay, so I have a slightly different take. Now, first and foremost, let me say, sex trafficking is a serious issue.
Yes.
Right? It's nothing new. It's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Even like in 2018, they said in California, there were like 790 cases of human trafficking, which was the highest among all states.
Okay.
But my question to people, I want people to think beyond what they see in front of their own eyes.
Yeah.
Why in 2019 is it such a big deal today? Right? My thing is, again, it's a serious issue. It's been going on for years. It's going on for a long time.
Yeah.
However, understand that the media pumps fear. They prey on the fear of viewers.
I agree.
For viewership and ratings.
I agree.
Not saying, I'm not trying to dismiss it, saying it's not a huge issue. It is. But don't be extra scared because you're seeing a couple more things on the news today talking about sex trafficking this, sex trafficking this. You see it on social media. It's hype. You ever heard the phrase, if it bleeds, it leads?
Yeah. I mean, you're absolutely right. And, I mean, without getting off topic, I mean, we know personally, I mean, things that is just overly hyped. Like, I mean, the whole DR thing was just overly hyped because the media just took it and ran with it.
Right.
And, I mean, the sex trafficking, you're right. It's been going on for years. I mean, I was doing my research. I mean, like Craigslist was a heavy place for it.
Right.
You know, I had a website called Backpage that actually recently got shut down. That was heavy for it. You know what I'm saying? So we just kind of wanted to touch on it. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to kind of give you some signs of it that I read.
Right.
And we just wanted to let y'all know that, you know, here we do care about our female listeners, and it was important to y'all, so it was important to us. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of touched on it a little bit. As far as you said, California is one of the highest states when it comes to sex trafficking. Texas, Georgia, and Florida are also high states. And when I thought about that, I said, dang, why are those states the highest? And after doing my research, it's because those are the quickest ways to get out, like as far as out of the country, freeways, ports, trains, airplanes, anything like that. Another high element for the sex trafficking right now that I really want y'all to be careful with is this whole Uber and Lyft. Taking Uber and Lyft by yourself.
Absolutely. You
should never, ladies, gentlemen, whoever, you should never take Uber and Lyft by yourself anywhere. And if you do, for any reason, have to take Uber and Lyft by yourself, make sure you have a phone. Make sure you are on the phone with somebody or in communication with somebody, and let somebody know when you get to your destination. Any other topic you want to touch on?
No, so just going back to the whole thing, just to put you at ease, think about Y2K.
Yeah.
How many people went out and bought water supplies because they thought the end was near December 31st, 1999?
Yeah.
So just understand, a lot of stuff is overly pumped just to scare you into doing certain things. Who knows what the motive is for this? However, it's an issue, and we're going to touch on it, and we're going to treat it as serious as such.
Yeah.
So, since we are talking about it, here are some things you can do on top of what Lex said as well. I found, first, be vigilant of your surroundings. Be aware of your surroundings. Right? Like you said, avoid walking alone. Always have someone to walk with. If you don't, find someone to walk with. Even if it's a stranger, I'm pretty sure that person will appreciate that you're walking with them to keep them safe as well. Act swiftly and if suspicious. Please don't think everything is sweet out here. Sometimes you have to assume the worst. I hate saying it, but sometimes you do. Just to keep yourself safe.
Yeah, and don't trust everybody either. That's another thing. And I'm gonna let you get on.
No. Go ahead.
But
go ahead.
I mean, a lot of these pimps now that are out here that are, you know what I'm saying, doing this sex trafficking, they'll find out what you like. They'll find out how to, you know, manipulate you and find the things that they could control you with, and they'll use those like puppet strings to kind of, you know what I'm saying, prey on the weak. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The people that, like, one of the tips I have is, you know, the single parent homes and the things like that. You know what I'm saying? Just be careful in your mindset and don't trust people so easily. You know what I'm saying? Trust is something I don't give out to everybody. That's just me.
And that was my next thing, trust. Another thing with trust, in the same realm, what you're talking about, dating apps.
Man.
All these different dating apps, you're meeting these different men. A lot of them, I mean, they're for the right reasons, don't get me wrong. But you might have some, they know that's where you're going to be. Yeah. They're going to try to get you from there.
Yeah.
If a dude's talking about Netflix and chill on the first date or whatever, and I'm not hating on my homies trying to get some on the first day, whatever, but I'm not trying to break man code here. I'm not fierce. But just to keep you safe, just be aware of that. You know, you don't actually have to just go home with somebody. Go to Starbucks. Go to a well-lit place in public. Go to Victoria Gardens. If you don't know where that's in Rancho Cucamonga. If you live in California, they have a lot of different shops. Somewhere where other people are around.
Somewhere where somebody can see you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like somewhere where it's open. Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? Something like that where people are around and they can see you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You shouldn't be, and like I said, we ain't hating on the homies. Netflix and chill. If y'all want to, that's fine. But if you are going to Netflix and chill, let somebody know where you at.
Right,
you know
exactly.
Let somebody know, hey, this is where I'm going. This is the person's name, his phone number, whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if they don't hear from you, they can get in contact with somebody.
And that actually, it's a funny story behind that. Somebody, I'm not going to say any names, took a picture of my license plate when we went out the first time. Took a picture of my license plate, and the phone number, and sent it to their mom.
Okay.
Just to be on the safe side. And at first I was just like, what? I learned about it after, but then I thought about it. I said, you know what? Better safe than sorry.
Was this niece? Are we shouting out niece in episode 5?
Maybe.
All right, cool.
No.
But nah, man. Honestly, back to the seriousness on it.
Yeah.
Like, one thing that we want y'all to know: if y'all see a red flag, don't just be like, "Man, I noticed that a month ago." Like, run. You see that red flag? Run.
Red means run.
Yes, red means run.
Right.
Okay. Don't be like, "Oh man, I saw that 2 months ago, and now it's too late." So that's one of the key things that a lot of people were saying is, you know, I was watching a lot of documentaries this week getting ready for the podcast, and you know, a lot of people were like, man, I saw all the red flags. The writing was on the wall, but I just didn't move. And it's like, move. If you see it, move.
How many times did that happen?
Yeah.
Another thing is, too, and we're all guilty. I'm especially guilty of this. Using your social media to pinpoint your location. Be careful with social media. Checking in, your stories, where you're at. You want to have a good time, that's fine. But just be aware of who's watching, who do you have as your friends, and just be careful where you put your location, because first, people who may know a lot of crimes happen to people who know them. So that somebody who knows you, they know where you live, they know you're not home. I'm gonna go over there and wait for she to get home and get her while she, she's not expecting. They know, well, I'm getting drunk. I'm on live getting drunk. What's up? I'm turning up, popping bottles. So they know you intoxicated. They know that you're an easy win. Yeah. Just be careful.
Another thing I wanted to point out, and like I said, I had a deep conversation with our good friend Brittany. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brittany. She basically said the one thing that she does a lot is she changes how she goes to work or goes home. She doesn't take the same route. Right. And I love that. And when I heard it, I was like, man, that's dope. Like, even made me impact the way I go to work, because I have so many different ways to go to work. So I'm like, okay, today I'm going this way. Today I'm going that way. And just kind of switch it up. So that way you don't have that consistent pattern. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can follow you and be like, okay, I watch You. You is crazy on Netflix. And dude knew the pattern because it was just consistent. You know what I'm saying? So just be aware of your surroundings at all time and try to change things up so no one can be like, okay, on Tuesday at 7:00 she's at 24-hour fitness. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all we saying.
Yeah. Keep your phone handy. Keep your phone in hand at all time. I'm pretty sure this is not hard for anyone. No. In the day and age we're in today, the phone is like our hand.
Yeah. And for those of you guys who have kids that are worried about like signs of sex trafficking, I was looking into that too. One of the key signs is changing behavior. Like, all of a sudden you have a good, wholesome kid who just obviously just flips out and just changes and isn't that wholesome anymore and doesn't really want to have conversations with you or things like that. Another sign of sex trafficking is random small tattoos where the pimp can like label the woman or the boy or whatever. So just like something that wouldn't be so big or obvious, but something very small that wasn't there. Another thing is all of a sudden your kid has multiple phones or new clothes, and obviously they ain't got no job. So where they getting these phones and clothes from? Right. So these are just signs that we want to point out to you guys. And like I said, I mean, it was important to y'all, so it was important to us. We want to talk about it. And honestly, if anything is important to y'all and y'all want us to mention it, shoot us in the DMs. You know what I'm saying? And just let us know. You know what I'm saying? Or get in contact with us any kind of way. We're on all platforms. I believe we're on all platforms.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? Just let us know that y'all listening. Let us know that y'all appreciate it. Anything you want to add to it?
No, you said it all. Just be aware. Change your patterns. Trust your instincts. Yep. Don't wait till it's too late to figure out something's wrong.
Yeah. So on that note, I think we're gonna get up out of here. I don't think I'm doing Del Taco today. They ain't paid it. They ain't cut the check. So what you wanna do?
Oh no, I'm going to Popeyes.
Nigga cookies. We out.
Love them nigga cookies.
Love them nigga cookies at Popeyes.